How one DJ here. Welcome to show some more animals I got in Lego Worlds Part 12. Over the last part of show some more animals I got in Lego Worlds, I have shown was the blue rabbit, the gray rabbit, the light brown rabbit, the white rabbit, the ghostly rats, and the field mouse. If you haven't checked out the last part of show some more animals I got in Lego Worlds, may go check that part before this one. But today animals I'm showing is the white mouse. These guys will be like really hard to pronounce, so I'll try to pronounce these names the best I can, even though it's very blurry to see that. The Bodarax, the Fire Rocks, the Galatior, Meltrox, and Sufferix. So these are mostly the animals, or should I say, mostly these fire. I guess I'm gonna call them like fire little like cyclops. I guess I'm gonna call them that I'm basically showing my animals I got in Lego Worlds. So I wait no time as always. Let's grind into this. And also before I do start, well, if you guys check with the final Disney Princess poll, if you guys haven't voted, go ahead and check that poll out while y'all watching the video. So over the last Disney, or should I say today's last Disney Princess poll is, what Disney princess would you like to live in? Or pretty much I think probably a movie, but what Disney princess would you like to live in? So pretty much we had was Moana, Frozen, Snow White, and Cinderella. And most of you guys picked with mostly Moana, which I'm not gonna lie, Moana I pretty much would really like to live in, because living in Moana's like world is pretty much very nice, especially deal with like Maui, The Rock. Mostly with those two would be very nice. I feel like Frozen, I would hang out with Elsa and Anna, but I feel like Frozen be kind of like very like really cold place, but mostly all just like Elsa, just like don't want anyone to show like most of her power, so I can pretty much see that. But not Frozen, sorry, Moana, definitely Moana. So that's my opinion right there. So let me know what you guys pick. So let's go ahead and show this. So the white mouse. Now the white mouse. Oh, he's about to start running away. Now I have never seen a white mouse before. I have never seen a white mouse before. If I put it in first person. The white mouse is a very. I don't know why he's running so fast. The white mouse is a very interesting animal. I've never seen no type of like white mouse before, by the way, which is pretty much nice. He is pretty much, cute though, even though saying that for a mouse. I never really encountered a mouse before where I lived at. I think I pretty much said that around like literally last part, around like last week. I have never encountered a mouse before in my house ever. Like if you guys have been knowing for me for this long, I never talk about any type of like, just bugs or anything. Like literally, I never talk about any of that literally on my channel, or especially around my videos. So that's pretty much, okay with that. But I feel like a mouse, I don't really see a mouse as dangerous, like at all. I mean, if a mouse is pretty much dangerous, they probably just bite you. But like I said, I've never encountered a mouse before. I have no idea if mouses like, I have no idea. Like I know mouses live like around like the walls, around like a little like circle, like a little like just like in like Tom and Jerry, where Jerry lives like one of those one like in Tom's house, or should I say most of all Tom and pretty much Tom's just random family, or just any type of like Tom's family that he be living in, by the way, especially with Jerry Mouse. But still, that's all I gotta pretty much say for the white mouse. So the white mouse, I'll probably give you about like a 7. I think like a 7 out of 10, because I never counted white mouse, so I have no idea what a white mouse really look like. Probably just like the same as like the other mouses. So 7 out of 10 it is. Alright, next one is Bodarax. Now, Bodarax, or should I say to any of the other guys, these guys are very cool. They're probably one of the most very interesting, like, not really animals, but mostly like, I don't know what you can call these guys. Like, they're like really cool. These like kind of like yeah, I could call them minions. Like these glowing rock minions. There we go. That's what I was trying to think of. These glowing rock minions. And I'll tell you what, Bodarax sounds like a very cool name, by the way. It looks like he's from, it feels like I'm gonna say like in like Lego Ninjago, like most of all like in the Lego Ninjago movie where Lloyd told Master Wu like what his my type of power was, or what type of like power do I have for like for the green, and pretty much Master Wu just says green. But still, like this is a very cool, like not really a pet I could probably say, but mostly a cool glowing green man. So that's all I gotta say for this cool guy right here, or should I say this cool man. So Bolderax, I'm gonna give you about an 8, literally 8 out of 10. You're are really cool, so 8 out of 10 it is. All right, next one is Fire Rocks, which I'm glad these guys don't move, by the way. Now Fire Rocks is a it's just like the same thing as mostly like Bolderax. I think they're all pretty much the same, by the way, except for a different color. I tell you, I think Fire Rocks, is that how you pronounce his name? Yeah, Fire Rocks. It's a really cool name. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about him. I guess he has like the power of like fire, so that's pretty much something. But I mean, to be fair, these guys are pretty much just like just glowing, and they're just like cool monsters or cool minions. Actually, I can just say monsters and minions at the same time. It doesn't really matter, but I really could say either of the two. So yeah, I think Fire Rocks is pretty just the same as like most like Bolderax. So Fire Rocks, I will pretty much give you also 8 out of 10. So 8 out of 10 it is. Alright, next one is the Galactior, which is pretty much the blue of these guys, which is really cool. I mean, same thing, like really the same thing. I mean, there's no difference between them, by the way. They still got the same phase, but different colors. So there won't be a long topic for this one, but Gladiator, yeah, Gladiator, very, very interesting name, by the way. I feel like I'm saying Gladiator, but still, that's pretty much like, I guess, a nice name, by the way, for mostly for this blue monster. So nice. So Gladiator, I'm gonna give you about yeah, we'll give you about the same thing. If I give these guys most like 8 out of 10, it's gonna be 8 out of 10, because I don't think most of these guys will be long toss anyway. So that's an 8 out of 10. So 8 out of 10 it is. Alright, next one is Meltrox, which I'm pretty much sure this is like kind of like the lava one. Even though this one, like Fire Rocks, looks like the lava one, but for some reason this one is, so that's very something. So Meltrox, kind of a very interesting name to name this guy. I mean, this guy gotta have like lava powers if you gonna have a name like that. But still, I pretty much say he is pretty much cool, just like the same as the others, and that's all I can say about him. So Meltrox, I'll give you about also 8 out of 10. So 8 out of 10 it is. And the last one is the what's his name? Sulfurex. I'll just call you just the light green monster. That's what your primary is. So the light green monster, which is same thing. Literally the same thing, same monster, but they probably just have like just a different color. I'll tell you what, this one's kind of like the name as well. Actually, I was gonna say the name kind of a little hard to pronounce, by the way, but the rest of them are kind of like mostly okay. I don't think his name is gonna be like mostly like to fear by, but still he is just basically like the others, so nothing really different about that. So that's all I got to say about him. So Sulfurex, I'll 8 out of 10 as well. I don't even have to say it. 8 out of 10 it is. Alright, so let's see. So White Mouse, 7 out of 10. Bolderax, 8 out of 10. Fire Rocks, 8 out of 10. Gladiator, 8 out of 10. Meltrox, 8 out of 10. And Sulfurex, 8 out of 10. Very, or should I say really interesting ratings. I mean, I'm telling you what, I just love how Lego Worlds is pretty much, just give you like the same animal like every time, by the way. Like for like the what would we start off with? I did like from like the cats. I did like the cats where we start off with. Then the frogs with the same animal with different colors. Then the rabbits. Yeah, the rabbits as well. Then the rats, even though the rats were like the nicest. And mostly the whole entire these guys. So that's very something. So I wonder what you guys' favorite for these whole entire like mostly like whole entire animals, or should I say mostly these minions actually, or monsters. So yeah, so let me know kind of which one y'all favorite in this whole list. But over next week, or should I say next month actually, because next month is pretty much February, I am showing is mostly the Black Scorpion, the Ghost Scorpion, the Red Scorpion, the Seagull, the Big Shark, and the Sheep. So these are the animals I'll be showing around next week. So this is gonna be really something. So I think I'm almost close to the end of this here. Let's see. So let's see. Part 13, part 14, part 15, part 16. Yeah. So I got about. Oh yeah. So it's about to be ending around next month. Wow. Yeah, this series is about to end next month. Wow. This series went on very short than I expected. I mean, even though like even though like it's gonna be to 16 parts anyway, because I would have shown most of like the other animals, but I don't have most of like the dragon, even though I have counted a dragon before. But you know what? That's fine. So, but I can't wait to show these animals around next week of shows my animals I got in Lego Worlds. But yeah, but what and one, I'm gonna go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoyed, sure already know what to do. So I'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon in the next video. Bye.